We're about to get underway, and here we go. We're on board with someone from the Imperial. Vyrix going straight to that evade spawn. Evade, you can just do some absolutely ridiculous stuff with evade. I love watching people use it really well.
And we're seeing an interesting...
No,
Creepsy cleans him out. Creepsy was not having any of that. He's seen evade before. He was not impressed by his little roly-polies. It's not Gears of War.
We see, A4D getting out to a 4-1 start here. I'm probably going to be able to secure the power weapons early on in this game, as we see them getting stuck a little bit in one of the flag spawns, which is a tough break. It's hard to get out of there. You have to push the landings, and you have to get
a bit of a town meeting there in the health kit. All the players were there.
As we're watching A4D, A4D here, beautiful landing control. Shay there. And we're he missed those two guys.
He did not notice that. He let those guys just go.
He failed to see two guys spawn directly below him, as Vyrix is going to try and get him out of top mid. Hard to shoot top mid, especially when you've got control, because you have to kind of go there to shoot them. And this is just really nice play. Very smart. Not really exposing himself. Trying to pick up the one shots and the single kit, like headshot kills, rather than get out there and get loose shields.
Now look at the grenades wasted here on the player top mid. He's been sitting up here on his own. He's creating such a distraction for the other players. People are getting sniped all over the place. Creepsy picks up a double. Still running top mid. I mean, he's so at home up here.
Shay is already on a killing spree, Miles. You called it. I'm going to say he's done well there.
Top 8 Shay on a spree.
And all we're seeing here is basically beautiful map control from all 4 down, and Imperial just can't get out of a flag. They spawn and they have to come up and get into crappy fights. Eventually they get Chalky off top mid and are able to start putting pressure on them and might be able to break out this spawn trap. We see Shay's spree finally ended, but absolutely brilliant play from him. As we are back, we're now watching the Imperial over one of their shoulders. I think we're over Vyrix's shoulder here. Looking at his screen, he's going to try and get in a fight. Creepy with a snipe. Needs great help from Chalky there, just switching in, doing some work. As we're going back, now we're watching our man Chalky, I think.
That was such a great play from Chalky in that top mid section there. He sat top mid, he created the biggest distraction. He was the definition of bait for his team there. He sat up top middle, he took all the grenades, took all the flak, while his teammates maneuvered around the map. They had snipe, they made use of the snipe, and they cleaned up these guys who were all focused on Chalky top mid. I think that was a great play. 16-13 now in favour, 17-13, 14 in favour of all 4 down.
Still very tight though, that's nothing in this leg game, really 3 kills. It's only when you sort of get to above, I'd say like 7. I think that's a big lead, do you know what I mean? 7 I think is the gap. I'm calling it.
Calling 7 as the gap.
7 is the big gap. Once you get 7 kill lead, you know you're kind of, comfortable. Whereas, that is a pleasant spawn. What?
However, this is why you need to watch your screen as ECL.
Completely missed.
A free kill just passed him by.
I think what he was doing is that curse of land where you watch your teammate's screens while you're dead, and you miss it for the first second when you spawn, as a guy just wandered past him, absolutely no shield.
He's going to love the rebroadcast of this.
He is not going to be enjoying watching that back. But we see
the buddy system. Oh, and there's your buddy
system, but he
taken out in front of you.
Very nicely, I think.
Great use of evade. Look at him flying around.
As getting in a fight bottom mid, not good. Pistol doing nice control down there.
Managed to roll to his death there. Lovely underbase spawn here.
Imperial in the lead for the first time in a while in this matchup. As A4D tie it back up, trying to get that top mid control setup they had before, which was just amazing use of cycling the spawns.
Pistol
good
cleaned up.
There on Pistol Pete.
Gets his revenge.
Nice double.
Vyrix with grenades, he gets his revenge. Dish best served cold.
Best served cold. Grenades probably pretty
nice
warm though, all things considered. As we see Chewy did really well to stay alive there. Got a bit lucky getting behind his mate, but we are halfway through this game and there's nothing between them. This series looks like it's going to be an absolute slobber knocker.
Slobber knocker!
Going back and forth the whole time. As we're looking over Green's shoulder, aka Califer is his new name, and been around a while. I think he seems finally quite comfortable in this team. He's been on a while. No team hopping on this game really from Greens.
Team hopping like crazy. Team hopping like crazy. Pistol Pete now with the Imperial. Gets an underbase spawn. 29-26 in favour of all 4 down. Can he make a push with his team? He did just leave one of his teammates for dead there. Now making a 3-man push across the map.
Maybe they're using his teammate as an anchor for that push, but Creepy with a grenade launcher gets taken out.
Cleans up Creepy there.
Yeah,
that health kit, son. And an achievement unlocked, ladies and gentlemen. First one on main stage at ECL. Gets himself a nice 5-gamer score for his offline profile.
But now we're just seeing teams fight with the map. Basically, both teams have got control of over half of the map, and they're trying to even it up. Nice push here from the Imperial, but that is a great grenade from Califer.
Califer, also known as Greens.
The
man of a million names.
It's had plenty of names since he's been in the community. Pistol Pistol spawns, goes up the portal and just gets absolutely kablamoed by everyone else there. As we see, it's still going back and forth. No one really able to really make a mark in this game. We have I think one of the snipe in the hands of Awful Down. As we're watching over Shay's shoulder here, he's going to get that evade and got up to the blue landing, see what he can do. He gets a pull up. He's bitten off more than he can chew there. I think either not listening or bad communication. If 3 guys are in one place, you should know about that.
I think he may have been a little surprised when he came up that lift and he saw 3 players. I would have been surprised. There may have been a bit of leakage.
But he should have. But that's what I mean. He should have had that called out by his teammates. And if you don't know, you shouldn't really live.
He shouldn't have lifted. He should
bit of a
not
mistake, but never mind. At least he's 38-37 getting to the real business end of this game. As we see all tied up. Not long to go. This is the match we want to see on main stage. Pistol Pete trying to do what we saw Chalky do earlier and just be that distraction top mid while you try and punish the teams as they push off landing. Pistol gets that kill but gets taken out in return. Taking on 2 guys that are doing well to stay alive.
Any second now, Nade clean him up. I know he gets flanked from behind. Virix cleans him up. We see Imperial now in control of the top section of the map. Controlling the landing spot. The greatest spawn he could have ever asked for. Cleans up Virix, gets his revenge. Onset now is weak. Can he take advantage of it? He cannot. He does not control his bloom well enough. Sitting high and mighty on red health. Chalky with a triple, and Coach Parker loving it. Absolutely loving it. He's lucky to have a job now.
That is currently the difference between the 2 teams at 45-42. That 3 kills is going to be absolutely essential. It's going to be hard because now the Imperial have to make all the running in this game. Whereas I think we're looking over Chalky's shoulder right now, watching him play. A bit of a head stuff. We see fighting. He's looking for that grenade launcher, but can't get it. Great work from Verix to keep him back there. And we see it 46-44. Very little in this.
This is close. 46-45. This is most definitely the business end of the map. And Pistol is on no shield, making a run for it. Takes a wrong turn and gets cleaned up. 47-45. Reload this.
A beautiful flank, an absolutely crucial flank.
Great
play. 49-45. This one is done. I'm calling it right now. You're not going to. And A4D take the match to take a 2-0 lead.